Welcome to Show's World Gamers, Josh here, and welcome to day 312 and our weekly update for our kind of health improvement, life improvement, all that stuff. We're using video games as a tool to improve life, losing weight hopefully along the way. I mean, that's the big goal there. But it's just creating a better life altogether, having fun playing video games. We have more energy. We have lost quite a bit of weight so far on this program, and we are just loving it. But this is our update video, and day 312, it is the end of the week, and it is also kind of our rest day. That's right, it's a body rest day, but we still want to get some stimulation in here. So we're going to exercise our brain today in Big Brain Academy. We're also going to get our steps in, and I did my morning stretching. We'll finish the day with some stretching also. But before we get in here and get our mind exercise in, we need to update each day. So we'll go ahead right now and we'll go through each day and see how the week went. And then after that, when we come back, I'll let you know where we sit right now. And we are back for day 306 as we kick off a brand new week. We're still in fitness boxing. We're going to be jumping into fitness boxing here for our AM exercise. Of course, we'll start and finish with the stretch. Looks like today we're going to be hitting the beginner combo number 2. All right, today's not a weightlifting day, so we won't be hitting the gym today, but we will be getting our 10,000 steps and hitting our PM exercise. But let's go ahead and jump forward right now and see how we did on this AM exercise. All right, AM exercise is in the book. We did have one okay, but we had no misses. 252 total actions. Getting this week started off right. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump forward to the end of the day and see how we did. All right, PM exercise is in the book, and we kept our streak going. Well over 5,000, all right. Day 306, starting the week off strong. Got our AM exercise, PM exercise. We are just about to 10,000 steps. We're easily going to hit that here this evening. Hey, fantastic start to the week. Looking forward to attacking this week, getting back on track. We'll see you tomorrow. And we are back for day 307. Today is a weightlifting day. We will be hitting the gym, doing the pretty much full body workout from the waist up. We won't be hitting legs today, but everything else. We'll also be hitting our AM and PM exercise and our 10,000 steps. Going to start with fitness boxing 2 here. As always, we'll start and finish our workout with some stretching, and in between, it looks like today we're hitting the triple combo number 2. All right, let's go ahead and jump forward and see how this AM exercise went. All right, AM exercises in the book. Kind of a light one, only 148 actions. We did get one okay, but no misses. Great start to the day. All right, we're going to go ahead and attack this day, hit our weightlifting, get our steps in, get our PM exercise, and we'll be back to let you know how we did at the end of the day. All right, PM exercise is in the books. And boom, look at that score, 5640. That's our second best score ever. All right, starting this week off strong. Let's go. All right, this does finish. What day was this? Day 307. All right, we'll be back tomorrow for day 308. And we are back for day 309. All right, today's not a weightlifting day. We will not be hitting the gym today, but we will be getting our steps in, aiming for that 10,000 mark. And of course, our video game exercises, both AM and PM. We're starting here today, fitness boxing 2 as always. We'll start and finish with the stretch. And it looks like today, it looks like kind of a short one today, but we're going to be hitting the uppercut combo 1. All right, let's go ahead and jump forward and see how our AM exercise went. All right, AM exercises in the book. It was a pretty light one, only 72 actions. Hey, all perfects though, no Ks, no misses. All right, we're starting the day off strong, jumping into day 309. All right, we're going to attack this day. We'll be back this evening to let you know how we did. All right, PM exercises in the books, and we kept the streak going. Over 5,000 again. We got a pretty long streak going here on the over 5,000s for our PM exercise. All right, AM exercise, PM exercise, both in the books, and we got our steps. We will be back tomorrow for day 310. And we are back for day 310. Today is a weightlifting day. We're hitting the gym. That's right. All the major muscle groups from the waist up. We'll be hitting our 10,000 steps, AM and PM video game exercise as we take on this program. As always, we're going to start here in fitness boxing 2. It looks like, we're going to stretch, of course. But it looks like we're going to be hitting the body straight combo. All right, let's go ahead and jump forward and see how this AM exercise went. All right, AM exercise is in the book. Another fantastic start to day 310. Great start to day 310. All right, no Ks, no misses, all perfects, 192. All right, we're going to go ahead and attack this day, and we'll be back at the end to let you know how it went. All right, PM exercise is in the book, and we kept our streak going. Let's go. All right, we hit the gyms. We got our weightlifting in. We got our steps in. AM, PM exercise, both in the books. Feeling good today. Feeling good. Day 310. We'll be back tomorrow for day 311. And we are back, and I've been totally messed up on what actual day we've been on. I do believe this is day 310. We did exercise every day this week, so the days I'm saying what day it is may be a little messed up. I do believe this is day 310 of the program, though. All right, so today's not a weightlifting day. We won't be hitting any weights. We will be getting our steps and hitting our video game AM and PM exercise. And I may start kind of mixing in some video game exercise throughout the day. Definitely, I feel like we could be doing a little bit more on the exercise. I have a lot of energy and stuff now. The weight's been definitely hasn't been coming off like it was earlier in the program. So I think it's time to start stepping it up a little bit. So I may be adding just throughout the day, jumping in and playing something a little more to get a little more exercise in, a little more exercise. We have a lot of energy. The program's working. We're feeling good. So we're going to look at expanding a little bit. But we're going to kick off today with Fitness Boxing 2, where it looks like we're going to be hitting the intermediate combo number 1 in between our stretching. All right, let's go ahead and jump forward and see how our AM exercise went. All right, AM exercise is in the book. A great start to the day here as we attack day 310. That's right, 344 actions. That's pretty good there. All OKs, all perfects, no Ks, no misses. Great start to the day. All right, we're going to head and attack this day, and we'll be back at the end of the day to let you know how the day went. All right, PM exercise is in the book, and it started off rough, but we were able to bring it back in the end, and we kept our streak going well over 5,000. All right, we are kicking butt on our steps. AM, PM exercise is in the book. Feeling good today as we finished up day 310. We'll be back tomorrow for day 311. And we are back for day 311. And today is a weightlifting day. That is right. It is leg day as we finish up this week. We'll hit the gym, get our leg workout in. We'll also be getting our 10,000 steps and starting and finishing with some video game exercise here. We're starting with fitness boxing as always. Looks like we're going to be hitting the intermediate combo 2 in between our stretching sessions. All right, let's go ahead and jump forward and see how we did on our AM exercise. All right, AM exercise is in the book. 264 total actions. We did have 4 OKs, no misses though. All right, we're finishing this week strong here with day 311. All right, we're going to hit the gym. We're going to get leg day in. We're going to hit our steps and our PM exercise, and we'll be back this evening to let you know how the day went. All right, PM exercise is in the book, and we kept the streak going, finishing the week strong, well over 5,000. We also hit the gym today. We got leg day in, and we got our AM exercise. Stepwise, we're just a little bit under 10,000. We'll easily get that by the end of the day, but a fantastic finish to the week, and we'll be back tomorrow for our brain exercises and our update. All right, and we are back. Do me a quick favor, though, before we get back in here. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoy these videos, hit that like button. Also, any ideas you have for the program or anything, throw those in the comments. I am open to, we're not just stuck with one thing here. This kind of idea of using video games to improve life, it can change. We can add games, we can take games away, we can do different things. All right, so update right now, little rough. We knew this was going to be kind of a rough little streak here over the last 2 weeks. We've gotten our exercise in every day. We've been hitting our 10,000 steps, stretching, all that stuff, feeling really good, a lot of energy. But we had a couple birthday parties. We had Halloween. We had a few things where we went out to eat quite a few times for, different things we had going on. So definitely a little hard to stay on the diet. We are up a little bit in the weight department, back up to 265. So that puts us 40 pounds down right now in the program. So I'm still big there, but we need to get back on track. I'm hoping to hit that 50 pounds down by the end of the year, and we're starting. This year's going by real fast, so we need to get back locked in on the diet. We got a lot of stuff coming up with Christmas, Thanksgiving, stuff like that, where we're going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to enjoy ourselves. We're not going to make ourselves suffer on those dates by not eating, not being part of the family stuff. We're going to have a good time. So we'll definitely need to lock in on the diet here over the next couple weeks. But hey, still a ton of energy, feeling fantastic. So still getting major benefits out of the program, even though over the last couple weeks the weight loss it hasn't been going the way we want, but we'll get back on track with that. But like I said, today is day 312. It is our brain exercise day. So as always, we're going to jump into the test here, see how we do. So last week, we got a 2406, only an A+. Kind of a rough week. We'll see if we can improve on that today. So let's go ahead and jump in here. We're going to start with visual. Okay. We're starting with a rough one here. All right. Not one of my favorites, but we'll see what we can do. All right. We have to... Oh, dang it. Off to a rough start. Oh, what? It should have went to the top one there. All right. Oh, okay. Okay, I was super lost there on that one. Oh, that was not a piece. All right. All right, well, this is a rough start, to say the least. All right, well, that might be the worst we've ever done on one, so... All right, rough start, but we have a couple other ones. We have a couple other ones here to try and improve. Where are the birds? All right, we know how to do this one. We'll make it go fast. Got it. So far, so good. Ah, dang it. I meant to go down. I actually knew where it was, and I just messed up. All right, now this one's might be a little confused on. I think we got it, though. All right, I need to concentrate. Oh, no. I totally messed up on that one. All right, we are off to another rough start. All right, there we go. Ah, dang it. I tried to go really fast. All right, well, brain's not working today, apparently. The brain is not working. All right, analyze. Okay, we got to pick how many cubes there is. We've done this one quite a few times. Oh, it's on 25. Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, after all that? All right, I was looking at the time. All right, well. All right, whack-a-mole with the matching picture. All right, this one can get tricky. These moles can get pretty fast. So far, so good. Oh, all right. They got me on that one. They got me on that one. See, now it's much faster. All right. All right. We did at least a little bit better on that one. All right, down to the last one, compute. All right, we need to take away the block that add up to the answer. All right, so. Oops, I meant to hit the 3. Dang it. Let's see, 19, 20. Oops. All right, my brain's not working today. Man. All right. I need to sit further away from my screen, too. I keep having to look back and forth at stuff. I'm, like, super close to my monitor. It's not helping us out right now. All right, well, this may be our lowest score ever. Wait. Oh, we actually... I told you last week we struggled. Somehow we ended up beating last week's score. It's still only an A+, which is not great, but... All right, well, we did pretty good in Identify. Identify definitely saved us on this one. Wow, Visualize 207. That is awful. All right, well, it's telling us if we practice and if we answer faster, we're going to get a better score. And it's going to tell us our brain is an Identify brain. Let's see if we're right on that. Identify, yep. All right, but we are getting a present. We earned a present somehow. Ooh, a wig. All right, I think we're going to skip on the wig. I kind of like the hat we're rocking right now. All right, so we got the test in, and it showed... We're in a rough spot because now it's time to go one-on-one. We're taking on other brains from around the world. That's right. We're taking on other brains to see if we can win. So we got all 5 categories here. We'll take on all 5. If we win, we're good to go. If we lose, we'll get one more shot at that category for the week. So let's see. Last week, I think we got a clean sweep. So we're off to a rough start. Let's see if we can redeem ourselves as we battle other brains. All right, so we're starting off here in Identify. We're going against a 42-year-old office worker. Okay, we know how to do this one. We got to pick the one that there's more of. What are they doing? Come on, this one's pretty easy. All right, I think we might be in good shape against this person. There's definitely... Wasn't sure what they were doing there. Okay, they're back. They figured it out. All right, let's see. Clean sweep. Yeah, we barely got them that time. They definitely figured it out as they were going. All right. Okay, one down. Ooh, we're getting close to another present, too. All right. Moving on to Memorize. Oh, moving up the ranks. All right, Memorize. We got a 29-year-old Japanese college student. All right, memorize the picture on the card before it flips. Which one was it? All right. I picked the wrong one. All right. I tried to go too fast there. Starting our comeback. Ah, dang it. Ah, I accidentally pressed down. I was on the right one. All right, well, it looks like we're going to take a... all right, we can get a bonus here with a win. Let's see if we can do it. We'll get 40 points. Is our brain ready? Oh, what was the other one? I went too fast. I don't even know. All right, well... all right, well, we did get a present, but we took an L, so we'll have to come... oh, that's a cool one. That might be one of the coolest ones we've gotten so far. All right, so we'll have to come back and try that one again. I told you this is a rough day. All right, we're going to go against a Mystery Age free agent from Japan. All right, we have to take away the block. All right, let's go. Let's go. Ah! Oh, I'm trying to go too fast. All right, we are struggling today, guys. We are struggling today. All right, we got that one. Slowly catching up. All right, we took the lead. All right, can we get the dub? All right, we got it. All right, started off rough on that one, too. We were able to come back and get the win on that one, though. All right, we're moving it back up the ranks. Moving back up the ranks. All right, compute. We're going against a 31-year-old. Is that German? Is that the Germany flag? I'm not good with flags. Let's see what... okay, we know how to do this one. This one can get tricky, though, because it's hard to point where you want. You have to use the analog stick here. All right, set the time to 8. Whoa. All right. Fall back an hour. Spring forward an hour. So far, so good. All right, we're going to get a clean sweep on this one. I messed up. All right, they messed up too. All right, let's try this again. All right, there we go. We got it. We got it. All right. All right, moving on to the final one. We got to go back and try and redeem ourselves on that one we lost. All right, we're going against a Mystery Age Japanese free agent once again. All right, this one's pretty easy. Ooh, that was close. Close again. Ah, dang it. Trying to go too fast. All right, we got it. All right, we got a nice lead going. We just need one more win. We got it. We got it. All right. All right, so we got wins in all but that one, so we'll get our chance to go back for redemption. First, we got to open our present, though. That mask was pretty cool. All right, some round sunglasses. That's pretty cool. Ooh, we're getting close to having all the sunglasses. I like that. All right. All right, so we got to go back in. So we got the dub in all but one, and it was Memorize. Pretty sure that's what, yeah, it was Memorize. All right, this time we're going against a 35-year-old Japanese housemaker. If we lose this, then we take an L for the week, and we'll have to wait until next week for redemption. See if we can get it done. Remember the order and answer in reverse, okay? Ooh, that was close. They're fast. Ooh, that was another close one. All right, we need one more win. We got it. Let's go. We clean sweep that one, but every single one was super close. All right, we were able to get it done though. We were able to get our redemption for that one we lost. All right, 400. All right, there you have it. There you have it. We did them all. We got wins in all of them. Rough brain exercise today. We didn't do great in test, although we improved over last week. Really, just that one kind of saved us. But Ghost Clash, we did take an L, but we were able to redeem ourselves and get that dub back. All right. I'm still loving this program. This is going to end day 312 and our weekly update. Hopefully next week we can get back on track with our weight loss, as we still have a little ways to go before the end of the year and where I was hoping to be at that point. So we're down to the final stretch. Let's keep going. We'll keep working out hard. We'll have fun doing it, playing video games. Let me know in the comments any ideas or anything or suggestions you guys might have for me. But I'm absolutely loving this program. And while the weight's been a little stagnant here for a while, I'm still feeling fantastic. I have more energy than ever, and I'm really enjoying myself. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, if you're new, hit the subscribe button. If you enjoy the videos, hit that like button. It helps us out a lot here on the channel. And I want to thank you guys for joining us on this one. We hope to see you on the next one. Shoge World, out.